Yeah, this video will definitely be controversial. There's an online joke behind the scenes of the Whoniversals that I am a member of a Doctor Who fan YouTube channel, yet I either do not like Doctor Who or I'm not a big fan of the show. The truth is, I do like Doctor Who. I honestly just prefer other TV shows to Doctor Who. What I'm going to do in this video is explore other television shows I've either talked about publicly or privately that I prefer them to Doctor Who. And then try and come to a conclusion on why Doctor Who is either not just for me, or I just prefer other shows to Doctor Who.
NCIS?
Yeah, you all probably saw this show coming. I mean, I even did a video about a character on the show on the Whoniversals. But there is a rule about me. You either heard me speak about NCIS, or you have not heard me speak at all. In all seriousness, NCIS is a show I've been watching for what at the time of me writing the script was almost an entire decade, but as of me recording this, has been a full decade. For those who don't know, NCIS is an American police drama that focuses on the agency of NCIS, also known as the Naval Criminal Investigative Service. The show premiered in September 2013 and is one of CBS's most popular shows worldwide, despite what other Whoniversals want the show to be. NCIS is the perfect blend of character and plot for me, where in 90% of the episodes, there is a B-plot developing one of the main characters, or putting them in hilarious positions.
We're in, Dr. Sexy MD.
This is another show that people hear me yammer on about. And I'm going to yammer on about it more. Don't like it? Too bad, you should not have clicked on this video. Despite some of the shit I have to say about some of its most recent seasons, Grey's Anatomy has been a show I absolutely fallen in love with. Broadcast literally one day after the first episode of New Who, Rose, Grey's Anatomy was created by my favorite television writer-producer, Shonda Rhimes. Grey's has always provided such escapism for me and whatnot. Granted, some people say Doctor Who makes escapism, but it's not my kind of escapism. Grey's does it way better. Apart from the most recent seasons.
I think we should blah blah blah, etc. and so on.
Now on to actual sci-fi territory. As established with my video with Will about Sarah Dollard, I said that human-type sci-fi is my favorite, and this shows perfectly into my purview. No, not that one, you nuthead! Show me the 2004 reboot! There we go. Battlestar Galactica blends together all of my favorite dramas, sci-fi, politics, romance, action, and it is a dark show. Basically, it's for me.
In January, the wait will be over.
As an American and a lover of sci-fi, you'd expect me to have grown up with the Star Trek franchise. But surprisingly, I only entered the franchise last year. Now, I was originally going to have this slot go to the animated show Star Trek Lower Decks, but I decided to choose Deep Space Nine as a show that introduced me to the franchise, and while it has more of an alien feel than BSG, it still has the same tones of a human sci-fi, with the best things about the show being the conflict of the characters. I could talk more about this show, but I simply do not have the time, and I still have 2 more shows to cover. That being said, I think it's enough of US shows. Let's have the last 2 shows I cover be UK shows.
Except for media studies. It's going to be harder than that.
At the time of me writing this script, this is what it's like to have a conversation with me.
Robert, so I got through the first season of NCIS, and I was just wanting to ask about the stuff that happens in the second.
Waterloo Road.
No, NCIS. Can you hear me?
Waterloo Road?
Hey, Robert, was wanting to ask, but what's your view on chocolate cake?
Waterloo Road.
No, chocolate cake. What does Waterloo Road have to do with this?
I see. Waterloo Road.
Okay, Robert, ready to review Legend of the Sea Devils?
Waterloo Road is fantastic.
Oh my god, Robert, I can't be dealing with you right now. Waterloo Road isn't even a good show. Not even Merlin is. Neither is Primeval. Jesus Christ, you're making me go mad.
Waterloo Road! Waterloo Road! Yes, late last year I found out about the hit BBC 1/BBC 3 school drama Waterloo Road, and I love the show. As of the current point of me writing this script, I am on the second half of the final season, and I love the show. But the second half of the final season. The show's best element is what I think a TV show needs to nail for it to work, and that is the characters. If I did not have one more show to talk about, I would spend the next however long the next segment was going to be talking about some of my favorite characters. But I still have one more show to cover. Now here's the television show everyone should have been expecting to pop up. On the 22nd of February 2020, I committed what Doctor Who fans consider to be a war crime. I watched a week's worth episode of EastEnders, the BBC's flagship show, and over the years, I fell in love with it. Granted, it's one of the worst eras in the show's long history, but I have gone back to several previous eras of the show, and I love the show. And with the now seemingly dark days of it being executive produced by John Sen, and with an amazing amount of 30-minute episodes a week, there's plenty of content that I can enjoy with this show.
Doctor Who.
Now, the question should be why I like these shows more than Doctor Who. Well, I kind of explained why in each of my explanations on why I love these shows. I loved NCIS for a decade, so it's become a part of who I am. Grey's Anatomy gives some escapism for me. BSG blends the lines of some of my favorite genres, puts them together perfectly. Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Waterloo Road has nice and fun but also relatable characters. And EastEnders puts up 30-minute episodes a week, while only Doctor Who manages 10 episodes every 12 to 18 months. Saying all that, does this dampen my love for Doctor Who? No, it does not. The truth is, the current era of the show is not my favorite. I still love Doctor Who. I love the Capaldi era. Well, mostly. I love the RTD era. I love the Pertwee era. I love some of the early Hartnell serials. Mostly the historicals. And I also love some of the few late 80s serials. Just because I love other shows more than Doctor Who does not mean I don't love this show. Doctor Who is just one show, a part of a collection of shows I love. That is all. Now with this video you are probably wondering, if Doctor Who is not my favorite television show, why the fuck am I here? Seriously, why am I here? All the members doing this channel, apart from Thomas, John, and Will, just rag on about my opinions on Doctor Who. So why am I still here? You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm out of this fucking shit dump. Fuckity bye.
Well, I'm really sorry. Clearly we're having some problems with the pictures and sound there. Let us sort that out.
Okay, now, hopefully Thomas will put this at the end of the video, post-credits, instead of a blooper of me fucking up. But I really just want to say thank you guys. I have been part of this channel for almost 2 whole years, and I'm still, and with my time on this channel, I've grown friendships, I've made new friends and whatnot, and I've had an absolute blast. Do I kind of wish that I was still doing it? Yes, but also at the same time, I know I will mostly benefit from not doing it anymore. Will I still pop up from time to time? Fuck yes! I want to annoy the fuck out of some members of this channel! But for the most part, this is me done. And until whenever I decide to pop in and fuck up someone's day, goodbye.